Let me get that to focus for you a little bit. Should get a little bit better light on it. And we're drilling this hole right here. I've already drilled this hole. I'm going to broach this. I'll show you how I broach it. What I've done is I've taken 2 pieces of 1/2-inch steel and made some rectangles out of them. And I'm machining them both together. According to the instructions, they recommended that you bolt these together with 3 1032 bolts, which is what I did. And so anyway, and the holes are going to match up on both of these, which is really critical to making sure you don't have any wobble in your crankshaft. This is the middle section of the crankshaft where the master rod connects to, and it's kind of got a throw to it compared to the front and rear crankshafts, which I didn't show all of the machining of those, but I did show some of it, and we'll show it when it's all put together. But what I'm doing now is drilling the dimension for a 3/8 inch hole. I'm at 11/32 right here, and I'm just going to ream it after I've drilled it out. This is really tough material. It was some 1/2-inch sheet steel that one of my employees found in his backyard one day, and he found a bunch of it back there, and he gave me a couple of sheets. It was 12 by 36 in length, and you know how expensive that would be if you bought it. But it's a really, really tough steel, and I haven't had any problem machining it, but it doesn't leave a very good finish, so I may have to hit this with a surface grinder. So without further ado, I think we'll just start drilling this hole out, and then we'll go to the next section, which is going to involve broaching this hole here. Well, let's slow my speed down just a little bit here. We'll do it. Tough as this material is, it still drills rather easily, which I find quite surprising. I haven't snapped off a drill or a stone drill yet. As you can see, we're set up for broaching. If you haven't noticed before, square broaches are kind of interesting. What's interesting about them is that they start out beveled on the bottom, and the bevel gets smaller on each corner as you get closer to the top. And at the top, you have the square dimension that you're trying to reach. Like in this case, it's 3/8. And we're off a little bit here. Probably doesn't matter. It's still going down straight. More throw this thing has in it. We'll going to have to adjust the mount here in a few minutes. But because they bevel it, such a long bevel, it's a lot easier to do a square hole for me. It's high-speed steel, and if you're looking at it, it's slowly moving down. I'll come back when we're a little bit closer. As you can see, we're just about there. I don't know how much, like I said before, I don't know how much throw this press has on it. Start getting closer. Well, it doesn't appear to be moving anymore, so we're going to have to put some spacers on it. Okay. Find something that would space that up a little bit. Just never know when 1, 2, 3 blocks going to be needed. I just don't have 2 of them here that should give me enough room to get that driven all the way through now. Yep. One squarely broached hole through both sides. They're both going to be even and concentric with each other. So that when I put in my the 2 ends of my center piece on the crankshaft, they'll fit in there nice and tightly, and they're going to be machined to fit that dimension too. So we had to do these first.